Hey, 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 today is Minnie Day, and I'm really excited to teach you guys how to draw Minnie Mouse. You're gonna love it. So these are the things you're gonna need. You're gonna wanna go get some kind of plastic cup or a cup, something big enough to make the circle. You definitely want a ruler, a pencil. If you have colored pencils, great, and Sharpies, an eraser. So if you don't have those, press the little pause button, come on back, okay? We are going to get started with the circle. You can make it by hand, but trust me, life is so much easier when you have it. So it's not exactly in the middle. You want to come down a little bit. So find the middle and then bring it down just a little bit. And then you want to go around the outside. Okay, perfection. We don't need that anymore. So now with your pencil, kind of find the middle. So I'm like, the middle's about there. Middle's about there. Then you want to take your ruler and make a line right down the middle. Okay? All right, so now you want to try to see if you can find the middle here. So I'm going to make a little mark where the middle is, but you don't want the middle. You want it a little below the middle, right about there. And you want to make a line across. Bloop. Super job. So what this line is, that's going to be where the nose is. So just make an archway like there, and then under the arch, that is where Minnie's nose is. So you just want to go around and make an oval. Okay, you got Minnie's nose, the archway. Now between here and here, we don't need this little line here. We want to try to find the middle. So I'm thinking it might be somewhere around here. Make a light line across. What that is for is we know how high up to make our eyes. So the eyes are gonna get pretty close, but not all the way. We're gonna be making it's kind of like a really long oval. Go up and then bring it back down. Now you want it to be able to, like it's getting cut off. Same thing on this side. You can come up, touch it, loop it around, and bring it back down. Okay, now the eyes on Minnie, you want to bring a circle in, and I put a shiny in there. I like the shiny. And now this one, we're gonna make it, she's doing a little wink, so you're gonna come up like this, and then make the lashes come out. And when I do it, I didn't Sharpie it all the way. So when I Sharpie it, I'm just gonna leave like a little gap there just to give it so it changes a little. So we are close to getting rid of this center line, but we need it for up here. So up here, you're gonna go down. It's almost like a rounded V. And you don't need a erase in there because we're gonna Sharpie that in, but we don't need these anymore. So we can erase this line right here. We don't need that. We still need this line and that line, but that one is done up there. And then we can make our pencils look a little cleaner. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. When we Sharpie, we're gonna be sharpening all that in, so we won't see that. And the nose, let's erase just right inside the nose. I'm gonna give her nose a shiny. So come in here, give it a shiny in there. And then when you Sharpie, you're gonna Sharpie in that whole nose. All right, now we are going down to her mouth. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna make right in between. So in between here and here, make a little line. And then this line is gonna come up, and the same thing on this side. And then you're gonna make those cute crease marks right here on either side. After you do this, you realize, I can totally do this. And down here, we're gonna show you where the lips go. I know you're gonna think, this looks really weird, but when you're done, it'll all come together. So you're gonna make two. This isn't the lips, that's the tongue. You're like, that's the tongue? Yeah, it's the tongue. So erase this middle line. We don't need it anymore now that we have it. Clean up your lines so we know where they are. So this is gonna be the tongue. And then now what you're going to do, you're going to make this come like this, and it's gonna come up below here and come up. Can you guys start seeing her mouth? So now we can erase that inner line. We don't need that anymore. cleaning this up a little bit. Okay, I cleaned that up. Now we're gonna do her bottom of her lip. It's gonna go down parallel with that line and touch. All right, she's coming along, isn't she? Oh, we forgot her beautiful lashes up here. So we're gonna make one, the middle one's gonna be longer, okay, than the rest of them. Excellent job. And right on top here, we're gonna start her bow. So it's gonna be an oval. Okay, that's in there, great job. Also, this is really cool. Right where the crease mark comes out, this is also where her cheeks are. So from here, make her cheek come out like this, come down and touch. Same thing on this side, crease come out, down and touch. Now you can erase in here. And you're like, oh man, I can draw Minnie Mouse. Oh, this was a request by Carly. So Carly requested it. Sorry, Carly, I forgot to mention you in the beginning. All right, can you guys see that come along? That is just exciting. And then this part right here where it comes together, we're gonna, well, let's start from up here. We're gonna leave a little, pretend like we're going through here. It's gonna come down and it's like arching. Do you see how that's an arch? Same thing on this side. So leave a little space here, arch, and then bring it in. Ooh, that's not a very good arch. Let's try to do a better arch. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel, because then, and like it, so then you know exactly when my next videos come out, and then I know how many people are actually watching. It's very exciting. If you have a suggestion, let me know. You can just put it in the comments below. I will do my best. So we can erase this, so we don't need this little line here. As you can see, I'm getting rid of that. Do we have any fun facts? Yes. So I found out that Minnie Mouse's full name is Minerva Mouse, but she goes by Minnie. Did not know that. And in her early years, instead of this cute bow, she had a hat. She'd wear a hat all the time. But in 1940, Mickey and Minnie kind of got a little redo, and they got an updated look, and she got a bow, which I actually love the bow. But let me show you how to do the bow. So what you're gonna do, make two little marks right here, looks like antennas. This one's gonna go up and then down, but you don't need to go anymore. And this one, it looks like it's going right along, but it actually goes into the head. Do you see how it goes into that head a little bit? Curve it around and then in. So do the same thing in this one, up and down, and then this one's gonna go slightly in and then bring it out. And then now you can erase in there. But you're like, that doesn't look exactly like it. No, because we have to still finish this up. So we're gonna just go like this, make little arches on either side, and then little crease marks right there. Now what I did, you can do this, you can make it solid, or you could put polka dots or stripes or stars, any design you want in there. But that's the bow. And you're like, now we have to get those ears. So the ears are gonna come off, kind of like the mid area right here of the bow. Make it come out, and then it's gonna come in. Same thing on this side. Out and in. Good job. Looks like this one might be out a little more, but it's still good. All right, so now what I want you to do is you get out your Sharpie. Now we're gonna Sharpie in all of our lines, and then I'll show you how to color it, because if you can notice how this is just like flat 2D, by giving it different shadows, like pressing darker and lighter, it's making it look three-dimensional. So we're gonna try to get that. And then you can color in wherever the Sharpie is. Like just color that. You could do it, just fill it in with colored pencil, but they're pretty solid black. So I'm like, you might as well color them with Sharpie. ears in here. All right. I don't need to, I'm going to be coloring that in, so that's not a major deal to draw that. But I'm hoping your Minnie turns out. I was really excited to learn how to draw Minnie Mouse. And then I realized, I can do this. I'm going to turn my page just a little bit. Sometimes it's easier. I'm going to Sharpie in the shiny. Okay. Sharpie in the black areas. What else is black? Oh, this is all black in here. And nose crease and the eyes. If there's any pencil marks you don't like in the very end, you could just take a big eraser and then erase all those pencil marks. Fling, fling, fling. Okay, here, I didn't go all the way down. Fling. All right, oh, we can color this in. Then we will get to coloring. And I'll show you how I colored it to give it maybe a more realistic look to her. Super drop. What else do we know? Oh, so Pluto was Minnie's first dog, and it was a short film, and it was called The Picnic. And Minnie Mouse introduced a dog. It looked like Pluto, but it was a different name. The name was Rover, but then they changed the name, and in other ones, it was Pluto. So they thought Pluto would be a better name. So I didn't, that was her dog. Look at that, almost done. All we do is color this here and we are ready to go on to our coloring. I also have a joke for you, but I'll do it after all the, oops, I'm gonna fix that. Right. Almost done coloring here. I'll show you what I did to make it look like mine. Okay, the joke of the day is, why did Mickey Mouse cross the road? He was going on a mini vacation. Yep, with Minnie Mouse, mini vacation. Okay, so I'm gonna start and I'm gonna color, this is the peach on the 24 pack of Crayola colors. And I'm just gonna color the whole thing, just a solid peach. You can go all the way across. Just, oh my goodness, Shara, you are crazy. I just colored in the eyeball. Okay, do not color in the eyeball like I did. What was I thinking? Crazy kid. Yikes. Okay, do not color in the eyeball. Okay, we're going to color everything else. What was I thinking? Okay, we'll just color that all in. It's actually very few colors you have to use for this cutie pie. Okay, so how I got this is now you want to go around the outside right by the edge of the black and push down harder. And then come in, as you come in, you want to make it lighter. Not push down as hard. Okay, same thing around the eyes. Push down harder. Okay, now what I did is I pushed down hard right here, and as I'm coming up, I'm gonna go lighter and lighter. So I'm gonna push down, so it's making her nose part pop out more. And then go lighter and lighter. Okay, I'm gonna go around the outside with my peach. And I'm gonna go underneath here, the crease lines, to make it look like there's a shadow in there. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take the tan and we're just going to give it, oh, see like this? Looks, it's Minnie Mouse. I mean Mickey. Give it the tan, just give it a little extra more. And I'm going to go around here. So where you want to put a little extra dark, you could do that. And I'll probably maybe put a little under the nose so it looks like there's a shadow under there. And maybe a little more creased in there. Okay, I love, if you want to do more around the outside, you can here. Okay, I might go a little on top. Okay, I'm gonna get the pink out, and I love putting on rosy cheeks. So I'm gonna go one way, another way, and a little extra in the middle. So I go one way, another way, and a little extra in the middle. And I'm going to give her tongue, it's going to be red. Oh, I forgot to get magenta out of there. So, ooh, my. Okay. So then you color it in lightly. And let's get the magenta. I forgot it. If you want to give it, do you see how it kind of has a little bit of extra in there? I took a white and I just kind of gave it an extra shiny. Do you see how that just made it look? You kind of give it a little extra to it. And you could even do that on here if you want to. Okay, let's get this magenta. So if you guys want to do circles, what you're going to do is you're just going to go along and just first start with the circles. That's what you want to start with. And just do circles everywhere. Then you're going to go and color in where the circle is not. Super job. Super job. Let's do a couple more in here. So I want you to go in, push really hard inside here. This is so it looks darker, and then you want to just do regular along here. So I'm going to let you guys finish that up, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace out.